Are we live?
Are we live? Yeah, we are. See how many people's here?
Nobody knows my sorrow.
Thank you for the fan.
Gotta get rid of that fart.
Thank you for the fart in the face.
Hey, won't you get me one of them sweet cakes?
Stay there, Adam. Good job.
I just shared it with some people.
Oh. I need to put the tomatoes up.
I'll open it and hold this fan. There's everything all by myself. Just watch. I don't need nobody. Mm. Mm.
I told Jenny Baby's going on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Nobody's here. Mm.
You went up here? Well, we may just have to go live nowhere. Hey,
Hey,
Bridget.
Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
I still ain't showing nobody's here.
Huh. But Bridget's here.
There might have been all kinds of people watching and we didn't want to know it. Now it's showing one.
We're waiting on people to show up if they're going to show up.
Yeah.
We got kicked off TikTok again.
Kicked off. Ain't nobody loves me. On my Facebook thing.
What are you doing, Bridget?
We love you too, Bridge.
Yeah.
Sorry it took so long to respond to you. I was sharing our live experience here on the good GooTube. We got banned on TikTok.
I hear a stink bug.
Stank bug. Well, I told a story about a doctor that had.
You can't say it on here either, so don't say it.
Why can't I? Doctor said I was socially
Messed up.
Todd, Ed.
Now he's going to get us kicked off of YouTube.
No, I ain't. Quit saying that. Quit it.
Well, quit farting.
I didn't fart. That was the chair.
Yeah.
If I fart, I'll let you know.
I know when you fart.
How?
I hear it. Instead, smell it. Don't fan it over here. Don't fan it.
Basking in the ambience. I reckon I don't fart, lady. I've been holding it for 37 years.
Go Reds. Who's the Reds? Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati.
Is that what you're watching, Bridget? Are you watching Cincinnati Reds?
They in the playoffs or something?
There you go again.
It was the chair, Vaughn. Somebody besides Bridget's watching.
Yeah.
But they won't say nothing, I bet.
Baseball just started.
Oh, yeah, it's spring. My bad. I quit watching sports when it got political. But baseball, I really don't know if they ever got too political or not. But that's what I'm talking about.
Beating the Cubs.
What's the score and what inning they in? And I hope they're at Chicago. You are a good-looking girl, Mom.
Thank you, honey.
Would you marry me again?
Yeah.
You would? Even if I was some handsome, young, debonair, wealthy, Silicon Valley billionaire wanted to date, you would rather date me?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? Look at me. I'm a fat, bearded, slobby guy.
I love you. You're not slobby.
I'm a slob.
No, you're not.
All I got going for me is I've got less life to live than I've already lived. Thank you for the like. I'm on a downhill stretch.
You okay, friend?
Yep. Bridget says it's not the outside beauty, it's the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true. Thank you for that other like. But it ain't, I don't know. It just feels like she deserves better than she got.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sis.
Wonder where Crystal is.
Crystal, I don't know. She ain't really been around much.
I think she's been having some trouble with her anxiety, she said.
Well, bless her heart. I gotta shift over to the other ass cheek or I ain't gonna make it. Pay no attention to the missing ceiling fan right here. I had to take her down because I opened up the floor plan and every time I walked through there, it chopped my head off. So I gotta probably just put a light there. Oh, Deezy. Thank you, man. We appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, he has overalls on.
Yep. Got my bibs on. I've been working today. I like to work in overalls. I can carry my tape measure. I got a little tiny tape measure that I like to use somewhere. I let a feller.
Caitlin loves overalls.
Oh, Daisy, I don't know who you are, man, but we're sure glad you come by and look for us to be on here more often. Maybe you can come in and chat with us. See my little tape measure? That's the coolest little tape measure ever. See how This part right here spins around so you don't have to lock it. You just hold it and it won't come back. Let me show you. See? And then if you need it to... Yeah, we went live on TikTok and they banned us again to April 11th.
Somebody must have reported us
Why?
because we said that word.
That ain't what in the hell happened. I set the damn settings for 18 and up.
That don't matter.
Ah, bullshit not. That's my dad's birthday. I'm about sick of TikTok, to be honest with you, but I've just met so many decent people on there, you know? And I've tried to get them all to come subscribe to my YouTube so that they could come in and see the live over here. It's more fun over here. It's more personal, I guess you could say. You know, this thing ain't got 10,000 people just coming in to cuss you out. But I mean, if 10,000 people wanted to come in and cuss us out, I mean, I'm cool with that too.
Not me.
Cuss all you want. Say, call me whatever you want. Do whatever you think you got to do. The more you do it, the better off my channel gets.
Hey,
Jennifer! Oh, Deezy, how'd you find us, bro? Or maybe you're a lady. I don't know. But either way, we got 5 people watching and 3 likes. That's cool. 4 people watching. Damn it.
Lost one.
One fell off. 5 little Indians jumping on the bed. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. I was mean and I got banned for hateful behavior. I like YouTube more too. I mean, the only thing about YouTube is I feel like nobody wants to watch. You know, you go over on TikTok and it's like, you know, I mean,
I'd share if I knew how to.
Hi, Janelle. I knew who Dora Howard was. What are you talking about? Practically grew up like my little sister. I love you. I ain't got to tell you that in a long time. You know, I got to talk.
Hateful behavior.
You know, I got to talk to your mommy, Janelle. I got this. You can ask my wife. I woke up one day and said, I got to find Ricky and Janelle and their mom. I ain't got to talk to them in so long. And you know, I called and got a phone number from this and phone number from that, and I finally got a hold of your brother and your mom, and I got to talk to her for 30, 45 minutes. And I mean, it just absolutely tore me. I mean, I broke plumb down. And 2 days after that is when we lost her, and I got to, ain't that something that it come on me to find her and talk to her, and I loved her like a second mommy, and it still bothers me real bad when I think about her. I don't want to cry or nothing, but and I don't want to make you cry in my first live, and you coming in, but I still think about her a lot. And, you know, I wanted to get mom and stuff over there, and it was just so fast it was over. And, you know, I just think about her a lot. I love you too. Like I said, you grew up like my little sister, and I mean, they ain't no way to count the days that we played together and grew up together and had so much fun, you know. Is that right, Bridget? I didn't know that.
What?
April 11th. How many days is that from now?
Today's the 4th.
Last time they kicked us for 7 days.
That's 7 days.
They kicked us for 7 days twice in a row. But they banned us for, I don't know, I guess somebody come along and just canned us.
A week from today.
I'm about tempted to just delete my TikTok and not delete it, but just go on there and say hi to a few people. But I want my YouTube channel to grow. I'm gonna start going back to YouTube. Janelle, how you doing? You I reckon your brother told me you had a real good job now. Telling them trucks when and where to go. I'm tickled to death. You know, you deserve it. You've been a good girl all your life. You deserve it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I could say that to your husband too. I'd like for you to meet her sometime. Maybe we can come over that way and meet up for supper somewhere. Oh, are you single? Oh, I didn't know. You won't be long, pretty as you are. You're still good and young too. Weather's been hot today,
Yeah,
Bridge.
hot, yeah.
If I hadn't worn my cowboy hat out today, I'd have a bad sunburn, I'd say. 45 and alive. Yeah. Shoot, you're doing better than me at 40. Was I 42 or 43?
43.
When I had that.
43.
43, I had a near death experience. I had open heart surgery and everything. It like took me out of here, but ooh.
70s here in the last 2 days.
Yeah, I had a massive heart attack and everything, sis. You know something I've noticed, Jenny Faye, and I know it sounds crazy, but it seems like the whatever kind of weather we're having here or you're having there, it's like the same. Wouldn't it be crazy if there wasn't no ocean and it was like that movie that what's his name was in?
Who?
Uh, you know the movie where he lived inside that dome and the ocean was fake. It's just a big puddle of water.
I didn't watch it. Yeah, exactly. I realized that too.
By the way, Jenny Faye's she's in the UK, all the way over in England territory. She lives next to the ocean, beautiful place. But it is weird. I mean, because to get to where you live in the what they call that part of the ocean there, the English Strait.
I've flown over the ocean going to Germany. It's real.
That's what it's been here, Jenny.
Weather's been strange this year.
Jim Bridge says, I've flown over the ocean going to Germany. It's real. But how you know you didn't watch a movie? How you know you you went just to a damn big school bus and a movie playing on a little TV next to you of an ocean scene? Wouldn't it be weird if I mean, it's something like that was true though.
Yeah.
Somebody remember the name of that movie with Jim Carrey in it where he lived in that dome?
Truman?
Truman, the Truman Show.
I didn't watch it really.
It wasn't a real good movie, but it was a movie nonetheless.
Bridget said something.
I looked out the window of the pilot and said, "You can see Finland." I saw nothing but water and one boat. Nothing but water and one boat. That's strange to fly all the way to damn Germany, cross all that water and only see one boat. Ain't no wonder people get lost at sea, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know, I ask myself all the time, if you could pick a way for your life to end, like, you wouldn't want to burn up or nothing like that. I would want to be stranded on an island.
Yeah.
I would. A bunch of water in a boat. They ain't going there neither. But I'd rather be stranded on an island and that be my end because at least you'd have a chance to survive.
Yeah.
You might be alone,
You'd
but
be like Tom Hanks.
yeah. Yeah. Couldn't you see me throwing a spear to get me a crab? I've been here 5 years. Look on my rock where I've been marking every day. Knock my own tooth out and everything.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, we might watch it tonight. I ain't seen that in a while. Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson! Yeah. That's crazy, you know it. But I mean, you would do that.
Yeah.
You literally would probably talk to the trees and everything,
Yeah.
just for some kind of entertainment, I guess. I mean, look what we're doing right now, staring at little bitty telephones. Who would have thought anybody over 35-year old growed up? I remember being in school and you had to walk all the way to the principal's office, and the school me and Neil went to, they had a big old floor. I mean, big, and you had to walk all the way across the schoolhouse and down the stairs and everything to get to one phone, and that one phone is the same phone that everybody had to use.
Bridget said something that's funny.
Now everybody's got one.
And she stopped and said, "What's going on?"
And they looked at you and said, "You ain't allowed to use a calculator. Whenever you get out in the real world, you ain't going to have one in your pocket to use." Well, they were stupid. Look at us now. Oh, gosh. Jenny Faye, let me tell you, I was the kid that every school teacher bragged about whooping. I was just a ruthless, wild kid. I mean, I was like a monkey in a cage. I hated being in that building. And every chance I got, I tried to get out. And sometimes it meant, just getting off school bus and going up on the hillside and sitting there. Yeah, I wouldn't. I was fit to be tied. I hated school, Shambo. I did. I hated it. I couldn't do it again. I went to school, guys, for 12 years I went in at 5 and I came out at 17 and a half. I was almost 18-year old when I graduated.
Bridget said so.
And it was like pulling 13 years of penitentiary nowadays. Helmut told my mom he had a paddle. My mom told him he used it on us kids, she would break it on him. My mommy did the same thing. But they didn't listen to her. They beat the hell out of me with a paddle. Dunce hats. I would have been wearing a dunce hat all my school days. Shambo went to that school with us. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I would have had a dunce hat turned around backwards and it would have been my hat. But yeah, I mean, I was quiet, sort of, and in class and stuff. I didn't really get out of hand like that. I just didn't like being told I had to sit there and read this book page and then answer these questions. And I'd look out the window and I'd see something going on outside, and I'd want to be out there so bad that I hated it. I hated it. You like school, Janelle?
I think she meant she liked Shannon.
Oh. I hated it. I mean, it really was like going to penitentiary for me. I mean, I felt like I was a convict by the time I was 12-year old. And my mom and dad was like, your ass is getting up and going, or I'm going to whoop the shit out of you. And I'd go get on the bus, and then I'd go to school, and they'd whoop the shit out of me anyway. So I finally got to where hell, they're going to whoop the shit out of me anyway. I'm going to do what I want. And I did. And sometimes it wasn't good. I never did have them kind of teachers, Jenny Faye, that would make you write stuff like that until I got to about 7th grade. And me and this little girl kissed one time in the hallway. And the teacher seen us, and you weren't allowed to do that. And they made me and her sit in opposite classrooms of each other and write 1,000 times, I will not kiss in the hallway. I mean, we wasn't like lickety splitting or nothing. We just smooched, a little. And damn, they went nuts over it, dude. And I mean, I was like, you know what? When you're 7th grade, you girls know it was Miss Howard. That's exactly who it was. She was the one that told on me. I was in the 7th grade, Neil. I was in her homeroom in the 6th grade. Then I went to the 7th grade, and she come walking down that hallway and seen me and that little girl kiss. Just this little peck on the face, on the lips. Yeah, I did too, Brad. I did too. Hey, y'all go subscribe to Brad's Woodshed. He's a good friend of mine. He's an excellent woodworker. He's fun and enjoyable to watch. And it'd be nice if anybody to go subscribe to him when you get a chance. Yeah, I remember J Dub. What's up, J Dub? He's on Facebook. He sent me a friend request, and I I don't know if he took it back or what. But when I went to find him All I could find was a picture of him. Oh, he didn't like me neither. No, he didn't like me at all. You can actually look that up on the internet. Me and him didn't do no good. I owe him a good ass whooping. When I catch him, I'll give him one. I hope he's watching, you bastard. But yeah, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. You know I meant that, didn't you? You know me well, Neil. You know me well. I ain't been afraid to dislocate one's jaw. And if I'm 47 and I ain't too good a shape, but I got a few good rounds left in me. If I ever caught that dude right there out in the open, I'll break his damn jaw. I will. I'll put him in the hospital. He'll have to have new teeth.
I'll get in trouble on YouTube.
I hope he's. I hope him or one of his kids is watching. Love you too.
See you, Bridget. Love you, honey.
God bless you. Yeah, that's a real one.
God bless you.
But it was a long time ago. I guess I ought not hold on too much.
I just subscribed to Brad's channel.
Thank you, Shannon. He's a good dude, Brad is. Me and Brad met when he was just a real young fella. I think he might be about 8 years behind me. I ain't sure. And we worked together at Advance Auto Parts. And I mean, we just had a ball out of him. He was just a fun dude. Yeah. Yeah, he is, Neil. I worked with him for about 6 years. Maybe not that long. I worked there about 6 years. I think he might have come along a little bit after I did. But me and him used to have the same responsibilities, and we just had a barrel of fun. I'm gonna have to have a phone charger. Yeah, bless his heart. That's probably right. I mean, we used to have to sweep mop the floor and it's always up between me and him to keep the floor shined up and everything. And I swear,
Reach the wall.
we're gonna have to have that cord, ain't we? It seemed like that doggone floor was just wrangled every time we tried to do it. I worked every Sunday. We were open 8 hours on Sunday, and I worked every Sunday. Yeah. And so every Sunday, I had to redo the floors, and it was the worst stinking job, wasn't it, Brad, if you're still on here? God, I remember I'd go stay all night with Little Rick, and that was just the best times, you know. We'd get out there in y'all swimming pool. We was just little bitty kids. Have a ball, wouldn't we? And I know, Brad. Dude, it seemed like no matter what we done, that floor was terrible. Yeah, you all had, I mean, your mommy was so much fun, and your dad, and I mean, you remember he used to take us down at that ball field and let us ride them go-karts, Neil. Well, it wasn't really a ball field, it was that old field there next to the trailer park. I loved your dad. And I was always, I walked a straight line with your dad around. Yeah. I forgot about that, Neil. She did, didn't she? What's up, Daniel? Doing good, bro? I remember that. I remember that, Neil. Yeah, I had a crush on your Heather that summer. You remember that? I used to tell your brother all the time. Tell Heather I like her. You tell her. I ain't telling her. I don't know if he was just mad because all of them was his cousins or what. Yeah, yeah, them was the good days. We had a good childhood. You know, we went outside and played. We didn't, and we had Nintendos. We didn't stuff to entertain us in the house, but we were just the last real tribe to ever go outside and get some sunshine. We'd go over there in that creek next to Neil's house, and I remember me and Rick found a crawdad that looked like a damn lobster. It was scaring us, and me and him didn't give a damn. We'd reach and catch them, and Neil would catch them. And they was a damn crawdad in that creek. I told you, you could have eat it like a lobster. If it didn't weigh near a pound, it didn't weigh nothing. And I was afraid to pick it up. It's so big. And I always wondered what the hell caused that to look like that. Yeah, somebody's dad whistled real loud. They put, yeah, man, you come running. It's time to go. Dad's a whistling. If he whistles 3 times, he'll whoop me. Y'all remember how Uncle Harold used to whistle, how loud he could whistle? We'd be playing them, all the way down to Red Light and Wallens. And he would cut loose and whistle for me and little Harold come home. And it sounded like he was whistling right there where you was at. It was, and you know, if he whistled 3 times, everybody in the house would get an ice whooping. So when that first whistle come, you had to run if you was that far away. Cause he get 2 more out in just a few minutes. Run like hell. Did you grow up like that up down here with your friends?
No, nobody whistling at us. We had to walk by the house every 10 minutes.
I walk by the house every. We didn't grow up like that. Now there was times we'd be 2 or 3 miles away. We got 10 folks watching us. When I was a kid catching minnows with my papa, I actually did find a lobster. Somebody had bought one at a grocery store. You're kidding, dude. Was it alive? That's crazy. That's right, Neil. It didn't matter if he was your daddy. And that's just the way our daddies was, you know. They all knew each other. They loved each other like brothers. And hell, when you go to somebody's house, you done what they told you to do, or you got to ask for it. If I missed any comments, I didn't mean to. This is kind of different. Sometimes it goes by, and sometimes it won't. We caught me and Ricky was out in that creek one time, and we caught some grampuses. And convince Papa we could fish with it. Hell yeah, let's cut it up, Papa. But me and Ricky caught some grampuses one time, and they had big old pinchers on their head. And I just had to try it. I was a stupid kid, you know. I stuck that thing in my arm and it bit down on me.
Mm-hmm.
I squalled like somebody shot me in the head.
Mm-hmm.
And which I always called her Aunt Murray. Aunt Murray sitting on the porch, she jumped up and come running. And I had that little grampus hanging on my arm, and I was trying my best to, just sling it off. I She stopped me. She said, "Hold on a minute. What have you got a hold of?" And she thought I got snake bit. And that daggone Grandpa's was stuck on. She got it off of me and told me and little Rick said, "You boys get in the house. You ain't coming back outside no more this week." But we did. We talked her into letting us go back in the woods and play fox and the hound on the graveyard. Do you remember that? Whew. Some spooky stuff. They ain't nobody could tell a story as spooky as your mommy could when we was kids. Oh yeah, the sailor. Ooh yeah. Yeah, I've been bit by a black snake, but it didn't bite and hold. It just kind of grabbed, Didn't really do nothing. Brought a little blood. Oh yeah. You remember one time, Neil, we was all in your I can't remember if it was Ricky's room or in the living room, and your mommy put them blankets
Heidi.
up. Your mom put them blankets up and told us that story about that guy with that toe or missing it, and then she started going thump thump drag, and I mean I was freaking out. I was like, stop, stop. She wouldn't stop. She scared the shit out of us. Oh my God, we had so much fun. What are you thinking about all this, Jenny Faye? You think us American people are crazy? You're starting to really see how we grow up around here in these mountains. These girls I'm talking to, Shambo and Neil, they're my cousins. We growed up tight as fiddle strings when we was kids. It's funny how time can separate people. Like it's you get a job and you start getting married and having children and everything. Next thing you know, it's been 25 years since you've seen each other. It's weird. I mean, it's like when I'm sitting here talking to you and Shannon. What's up, Kev? There's my other cousin. My whole family gonna come in. But
Hey, Tanya and Kevin.
yeah, there's Tanya. I just not seen that comment. Love y'all. Miss all of you. That's right, Jenny Faye, and you're right in the middle of it. You're a part of the family too. But we grow up tight as fiddle strings as kids, and then it's like time speeds up or something. You get these priorities and children and jobs and bills, and then one day you're sitting like this right here, and all of a sudden you look around and you go, "Damn, I ain't seen my cousins in 25 years." And it's almost like right now, it's like not a day's went by. You know what I mean? You, it's like if you showed up at my house, Neil, it'd be like no time ago. Like no times went by to me. Tanya and Kevin, they come and see me, and I mean it's just can't quit talking because there's that stretch of time. And it's like you got so many things you want to say to them and stuff. And I tell you what we need. We need a big old reunion. I'm talking about a big one, not necessarily just. I'm talking about family, friends. Everything. Invite everybody. Just have a big old live band and a bunch of beer and whatever the hell else we want, and just have a big time dancing and hell, whatever, fist fighting. It don't matter. Just get together. You know what I mean? shut up, Vaughn. I'm trying to talk to these people.
I'm letting you.
I can't stand it when you sit here and just chew my ear off like you. Be quiet a minute. Let me get in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a live band right within their family, didn't they? That was a lot of fun. Every one of them kids was musically talented. Any land for sale in South? Yes, sir. Yeah, we'd love to have you, Daniel. You fit right in here, man. I can tell just before conversations we've had and the thing, the things that you like and stuff, you fit right in here like a hair in a biscuit. I mean, get up here, man. We'll find you a stretch, build you something. I've been needing to get some things done. I need to send to you. I get busy doing stuff, and I got ADHD bad. Squirrel. I'm just kidding. But I don't know if I got ADHD, but my attention span. I get doing this, and I'll work on it today, and then tonight I'll get something on my mind, and I'll work on that tomorrow. And then I'll get back to that the next day, and it's a slow process for me. If you really interested, Daniel, in a home here, they are actually some good homes that are fairly cheap right now. Not up in here, man. Right up in here where I'm at. I mean, you can actually buy a decent piece of ground for about nothing. I'm telling the truth, Shambo. I don't sugarcoat it. I really am. I get stuff on my mind, and what the hell am I talking about? Yeah, they up in here, Daniel. You can buy decent little home and a pretty decent little piece of ground for less than 100,000 easy. Yeah, it is, Neil. When you, but the thing you got to realize about here, Daniel, if you don't teach school, be a nurse, you got to be a coal miner. Unless you want to drive somewhere from work. Well, Kingsport ain't but about what, babe? About maybe an hour from us, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, or be a truck driver. Neil knows more about that than I do, which she could probably tell you how to get a decent job if you want to go over the road.
What are you doing?
I was reading on the back of that. 8 people,
Yeah.
8 lights, smoking.
Yeah. That 10 will go.
Could you imagine having 2 or 3,000 people watching?
That'd be awesome. Where you at, Daniel?
No, and you could probably land a pretty good position right here in Harlan, to be honest, because a lot of these companies, even my last job I had before I went to work for myself, I worked from home most of the time, didn't I, babe?
Yeah.
And I was a divisional sales manager of Eastern U.S. and that would have been awesome. Yeah, I can feel your pain, bro. Getting in the truck with Murray and hitting the road would have been a fantastic trip. But there's probably a good chance. See, they developed some of our rural internet to advance people to be able to work from home here in the hills. I imagine so. I had a buddy one time told me he got up in New York City and he had to have the law come block 2 or 3 highways just so he could get back out there and head on. I do like being live on here better than TikTok,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Shh, Bon, I'm trying to talk. Don't you want to say nothing?
I mean, I don't know all your stories and stuff, so all your childhood stuff.
We wasn't afraid of nothing. It seemed like fear didn't exist in this dojo, does it? That'd be a good idea, Daniel. That way you could get a feel, meet some people. Did you make any kind of video of it or anything? Did you get out and do a selfie in front of it? Did it get hung in your DOT bar? I've had a few things hang up in DOT bars. It's a lot different though when you're hauling high explosives. You ain't allowed to stop as long as your wheels are turning. You got to keep going. I hauled explosives for a long time and sold them, and I mean, I done anything I asked anybody at work for me to do. You know, tell her I love her.
I did. Well, I didn't either.
Well, gang, I love every one of you. I do. I miss all of you, and we do need to have a big party, and it needs to be in Harlan. And the reason I say that is because that's where we yes, it needs to be up. I think. What do y'all think? Wouldn't it be good to be up on like Schoolhouse Hill up there? Maybe we could go up on old Wallens football field and just let it go. You know what I mean? I probably go if I can get me and Vaughn can get the time to go see Trey and Justin. I've met them before. Yeah, I'm talking about like a big, you know, maybe even just call everybody and then have a FaceTime with everybody and explain what we're wanting to do, and then say, "Hey, look, here's the thing: we want to have somebody to bring a big pit barbecue up and everything, and we're going to buy a bunch of ribs and a bunch of brisket and this and that, and we're going to have a guy do all the barbecue and smoking for us." We're gonna set the stage up and make some live music, and everybody throw in $20. $20 a person, and hell, if we could get, you know, 50 people, that's what is that? 20 times 50 is 1,000, ain't it? I'd give $20 to see everybody and be able to sit down and eat and have a good time, and then tell everybody, yeah, bring side dishes and just buy a bunch of meat and have somebody grill it, and then tell everybody, bring your own drink, smoke, whatever you want, and just come on, have a good time, shake till there ain't nothing left. Hear me? And just enjoy each other again. I mean, I've got a 16-year-old daughter getting ready to turn 17 in July that ain't hardly met any of my family, and I will, Neil, and what we need to do is list people. I mean, just people that we grew up with. They don't have to be family, and invite them. Say, hey, we want you to come. I mean, because we all grew up in the same family of people. We all sat and eat at each other's tables and stuff. Just there's a ton of us kids that should be closer than we are. That's what got me, Janelle. I just I woke up and I'd had a dream about your mom. And you remember me telling you that?
Mm-hmm.
And Vaughn didn't know who I was talking about. She said, "Hey, what are you talking about?" I said, "My Aunt Murray." And I hadn't heard nothing about her being sick. I didn't know nothing about her being sick. But I got up and I said,
You okay?
I need to find my Aunt Murray and call her.
You okay?
I want to call her and shoot, yeah, Daniel, that'd be awesome, bro. That'd be awesome. I'm telling you, you'd have a ball, man. You'd have a ball. I mean, I'd see that myself. And it hit me in the. I mean, it just hit me right in the heart. I seen her in that dream, like when I was a little boy. When she grab you and hug you up, give you a kiss, play with you, and get right down on the damn dirt and play with us. And I said, I got to call her. I got to find her. And when I did, Ricky answered the phone. And that's when I found out she was sick. And I was like, well, how bad is it, Rick? And he was like, Randy, you know, uh, it's not good. And I got on the phone with her, and I mean, I was crying like a baby. I cried for days after that. And I just missed her, and I get her on my mind and I'll cry like a baby again. And I do the same thing with your mommy, Shanbo. Uh, I couldn't even gather myself up to go. Y'all, I want to say this about something to both of you. When my first wife got killed in a car wreck, and I had to go through that, it changed me. It changed me that I can't go to funerals and stuff. It took every fiber of my being to stand by my beautiful wife and go to her mother's funeral. I mean, it just really gets me. I just can't. And, in the back of my mind, sometimes I go, man, you really you should have went. But then again, I'm glad I don't because my last memory of my Aunt Murray was a damn good one. And I loved her and she loved me and we had a blast. And the same thing with my Aunt Liddy. I loved her. She loved me. I didn't never see her sick. I didn't have to You know, I didn't say, you know, and for myself, I'm speaking for myself. I couldn't, you know, I can't hardly do that. I felt bad, you know. That's like when Kelly Wayne lost his wife. I couldn't, and I knew Francis all my life. I couldn't go. I got ready. I got ready to go to Aunt Liddy's. I got ready to go, you know, to several. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. But then I can't. I can't because I will be tore up so bad that, you know, just standing there, that everybody's going to be crying, and I'm going to be the reason. So I don't go. I hope I hope that anybody's funeral I've missed, that nobody held it against me, because I'm not cut for it no more. Uh, and I'd see Shannon. I couldn't have been no good for you. I will hug you and love you the rest of my life. I will be a brother to you and Neil. I wouldn't never turn my back on neither one of you. You know that. But I wouldn't have been able to I wouldn't have been able to help you that day, because I would have been a puddle. You know, I would have just been a shell of a person. Well, I don't know that, Neil, and honey, you've lost both yours, and I've got one living with me now, and my dad's still alive too. And I don't know the pain you all have felt, but I love yous, and I know what it done when my wife lost her mom, and I'm sorry that you all had to go through that. And Neil, you were pretty young when you lost your dad and your mom. And you were too, Shanbo. You lost your dad when you was just a young girl. And yeah, I am too, Shannon. I just love you. You know, we all got our struggles to bear, and we all got our crosses to bear, and we all got things we got to do for our families, and things we can't do for our families. And but there's one thing that won't never change. Uh, we growed up tighter than ticks. You know, we would have fought. We would have fought far for any of us, and I like to believe that we still would. You know, I looked for you, Neil, on Facebook and stuff for years, and I was so happy when you got on there and stuff. You know, I felt like, well, I'll at least be able to wish her a happy birthday and stuff like that. You know, and it made me happy that you was on there. That's the only reason I keep Facebook is because of my family and the friends that I've made. Like Daniel. Daniel is I am too, Neil. I not that I'm a reclusive person. I'm not real private. I'm reclusive. I don't neither. Uh, but what I mean by reclusive is I live way back in the hills, back in the head of the holler, and I don't get out and bother nobody, and I damn sure don't want nobody coming bothering me. But I'm not a crazy person or anything. I just I'm like you. I got my reasons, and but any of my family's welcome to my home at any time, day or night. I've been hearing about it, Daniel. Are you thinking about trying it, man? That's where you just eat meat only, and then every now and then a little milk or something like that. I need to. My diabetes is out of control, really. It stays around 230, which they tell me if I don't go over 300, I probably won't have much trouble, but I don't believe that. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and I'm thinking, well, send me a message, Daniel, and let me know what information you've got, and I'll try it with you, man. I'll go on it with you, and we'll try to help each other. Y'all doing the same thing? Well, hell, we need to start a group then, a support group. I'm tickled to death with meat and butter and I just don't know if I can afford it. Send me a link to it. Send it to them too. Dr. Bird, is that him? Dr. Ken Burry?
Fran.
Oh, cool. That's where Shanbo and Neil live, Tennessee. Yeah, we got one. Who's this look like, Neil? Who's it look like? That's right. We got three, Neil. We got a little Chihuahua. Her name's Abby. And that one I just showed you uh, is Mamaw. That's Abby. Show him Abby. Abigail, he's a pretty girl. He's so beautiful. I love you. He's a sweetie pie. Say, I'm getting old and stuff, and I have seizures sometimes, but I'm doing good. Everybody loves me. You pretty eyes. Now, where's my girl at?
Hiding.
Mary. How about that, Neil? My little dog's name is Mary. Pick her up, Vaughn. Look at that little girl. Hey, that's you in that window. What is wrong with you? You're not here to kill bears. You're here to be friendly. Is he beautiful? It's a girl. He's a pretty girl. That daddy baby, what it is. That's my little baby. I love you. Yeah, she's a bear dog. Kill them all. Yeah, she smiles at me. Dang, Shambo, you're dropping like crazy, ain't you? That's another thing. Uh, What happened to David just flipped my freaking wig, man. I could not believe it. I still can't wrap my mind around it. What's the matter? Yes, you pretty. He's so pretty. You want to come sit with Daddy? Huh? You want to come over here? You good where you at? Gout diet. Yeah, you can't probably go on a meat eater's diet then, Shambo. I do too. I really like oranges and apples and stuff. And what's the one we really like called that? Huh?
Daniel Pass.
No, the fruit. Pineapple. We really like pineapple, don't we? Uh-oh.
The hair.
Oh, it's still attached. Now, right here, if y'all are serious about going on a diet and exercise regime, Vaughn was a dietitian, personal trainer. She was practically a bodybuilder when we got married. I mean, she knows how to cut the fat and grow the muscle. She really does. She's badass. Watermelon is my favorite. Crisp cakes, chocolate, carbohydrates, and fruit.
Yeah, Jenny Faye's got to go on a strict diet, they told her.
Jenny Faye, they told me the same thing. But this diet that they're talking about, this carb diet, Daniel, I mean, he's right. It's starting to show strong evidence of practically curing diabetes. Excuse me. Nearly blew my top there.
You got stuff on your eye.
I do too. I like doing them curls where you get the big chocolate thing and curl your arm up to your face. I'm terrible about my diabetes. I really am. I'll get it under control, get it around. It'll be like 115. Then I'll be like, I can eat a big old piece of cake at 115. Then it's 500. Yeah, me too, Jenny Faye. There you go, Shambo. Hey guys, Daniel's he's a pretty fit dude too. I mean, you can go check out his channel. He's an arm wrestler. He's might even follow him on here or something, or make friends with him. However, I don't even know how it works anymore. But Daniel's a good dude. He's a good dude. I don't have to type. Y'all can hear me. I wish there's a way I could invite you all to go live with me. Maybe I can. Nope. No. No. That's the other side of the house. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't it be neat though if everybody could got at least go do like a mic, like you could invite everybody to do a live mic or something and talk instead of just type all the time. Well, gang, I think me and Miss Vaughn gonna go catch a movie. Y'all talk to Daniel. Y'all ought to friend each other and stuff, because Daniel's a great guy, and maybe start a group chat with this diet thing. Maybe we'll all support each other. Jenny Faye and all of us. Jenny Faye, anything I can say about anything they've told me about my diabetes, I will share with you 100%. We love all of you. We really do. And I hope that next time we go live, maybe tomorrow night, we can get more people in here and start having some fun. All right. I'll try to figure it out, Daniel. Maybe I can invite you before I go live, or something. I don't know. I can't. There's nothing here that. I mean, I'll find out. Oh, you'll catch me. You're gonna catch me, because I'll be sending you a damn notification. I'm live. Love y'all.
Love you.
Love all of you. See you later. Say bye, Vaughn.
Bye.
Say it again.
Bye.
Mary, you need to hug.